What's up, and welcome to another episode. Master Moats film session. And today, man, you know we got to talk Jaylen Warren and his first playoff performance against the Buffalo Bills. Wild card round. I thought he did a really good job, man, both on the ground and in the screen game. So, of course, we're going to talk about some of those things. But make sure you hit that like button one time and subscribe if you are new to the channel. We drop a lot of content over here. Whether we talking player breakdowns, interviews, podcasts, doesn't matter. Solo vids, solo live streams, all that type of stuff, man. You don't want to miss out on it. And just because it's the off season, what that got to do with anything, baby? If you really bleed and breathe this football stuff like we do, it don't matter. So you know what we gonna do, man. So let's talk a little 30 real quick, all right? Because I definitely was impressed, like I said, with how he played in this game, man. The moment was not too big for him. And yeah, man, let's check out a couple of these plays to just show, you know, where he has developed to and what we think he could continue to become as well. All right, so here we have Jaylen Warren lined up in the home position, all right? I'm going to watch him get a little screenplay. This was early in the game, too. I believe it was like the second play for the Steelers on offense, man. But out the gate, man, extremely explosive. Big time play. Nice pickup right there offensively, man, by Jaylen Warren, right? And we're going to look at this from the end zone as well, man. But I just wanted us to, like I said, man, check it out a couple of ways real quick, all right? So when you're looking at the Bills defensively, man, you obviously see what the too high shell, right? And a lot of times when Jaylen Warren is on the field, they get that look, okay? But when you're at the dot position, this is more so a run tendency right here. Now, this is second down and 10. So for the Bills, they're calling a blitz right here. Little fire zone. If I'm correctly, I believe it was this cat that goes, okay? And then from there, they're playing a little fire zone, 1/3 on the background, okay? Turns a 3 deep, and then seam flat, middle third, seam flat defender, okay? So good call in terms of guessing that, or not guessing, but going with the screen versus the blitz, okay? But from right here, man, this is the part that I love. Get it to him early, Mason. Don't make him wait for it. So even though, you know, he's catching this thing 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, because he gets it so early, you get a chance to really let Jaylen do what Jaylen does, which is utilize his vision and his explosiveness, man. Now, granted, he could try to push this thing through this gap right here with Seymalu on the backside, but there's a chance that I believe it's Leonard Floyd right here is going to make that play in the alley. So Jaylen Warren, not only does he have the vision for it, but he also has the athleticism to make this type of move, man. When he does that, 91 has nothing on him. 56 can't get to him. And unfortunately, this guy's already too committed. But this is a big time burst right here. Big time cut. And that's the difference between what, a 5-yard gain and dang near a 20-yard gain, you know? Now, as we look at it from the end zone copy, though, really get a chance to see Jaylen's view, man. So like we said, man, that too high shell. Off the motion, get a little pressure action. I like it. But for him, he's patient, right? Doesn't sell it too quick. Get that head around. Boom. But this is what we're looking at right here for Jaylen, man. Processing this thing fast. I like it, though, man. Like I said, could have tried to burst it through here. But he is one of them dudes, man. It's just different. Put that foot in the ground and just go. Like, man, 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders in a close proximity. And did any of them even put a hand on him? Whew. He's different, man. I wonder what happens if he doesn't lose his footing, too. I mean, you see him start to stumble there a little bit at the end. You know, good job by 21 just chasing it down. But that's the thing I want to know. Like, man, what happens if you don't slip? If you don't kind of lose your balance? Play it in full speed. Just watch this burst. Watch him when he cuts between here. Woo! Unreal. Unreal, man. Like I said, I was really glad or really happy to see that we were getting Jaylen the ball early in this game, man, and not waiting, to just allow him to make plays and have an impact. He's one of those guys, like I said, man, it doesn't matter what the scenario is, where you're playing at, man. Get him to rock. Let this dude go to work. Because this is crazy. Whew. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. But I got to check out another one real quick. Let's get it. All right, so here we have Jaylen offset to the weak side, okay? And I like the fact we got that pre-snap motion. Anything to get us some indicators, right? We want to know what y'all working with over here, man. Go fast. Go fast. That boy different, man. He got a gear. Gosh, he has a gear, man. All right. But on this particular play, man, still is working a draw. All right, and I like the draw element of it because it is second and long. But the thing that kind of throws this play off is the Bills are playing zone defense. Why is that important? This defender right here. So when you getting, when you're running the draw play, you're anticipating these D linemen rushing the passer. So your offense line is going to try to influence those guys past them. And you're hoping that, these guys running routes and kind of run these guys away. But when it's zone defensively, they're not looking at the routes. They're looking at the quarterback. So it doesn't always have the same effect. So when I say that, everything goes right on this play, but because it's a zone, 7 triggers. Okay? Now, he is an all-pro. Shout out to Taron Johnson. Really good player. But everything else is kind of where we want it to be. On the backside, this guy's playing what? More of a man concept on the back of his cover 4 defense, okay? So that's why you see his eyes gone. Same up top. He's staying on top of this route, okay? Safety are protecting these guys. So that's why eyes are back, okay? So it doesn't matter what Allen Robinson is trying to do from a route standpoint. This guy was not influenced at all. So, yeah, Dan Moore, good job. Seyu Malu and Mason Cole, good job. James Daniels, Broderick Jones, good job. Pat, good job. Unblocked because of their eyes on the quarterback, man. So now it's up to Jaylen, right? Jaylen just does a good job of stepping by, puts 43 in a bad situation. Mason cleans him up. Now you got 30 one-on-one with the all-pro. Like I said, this guy kind of flashes at the end. But watch how 30 attacks this dude here, man. Woo! Steps around him. Unreal. Nice job on the outside with GP. But, man, that was beautiful. I want to show this that one more time on the outside, man. Then we'll go look at it from the end zone, all right? Like I said, man, excellent work, though, right here. You take care of that guy there. Woo! You got to make him miss sometimes. Make him miss. You got to make him miss sometimes. So instead of this thing being a, 2-yard gain because 7 is the unblocked defender right here, it turns into a first down. Think about that. Let's look at where he's supposed to get tackled at, man. See where he's supposed to get tackled at. This play should be made, what, right here? Realistically? Should be a, what, loss of 1, right? Loss of 2. Instead, you get an explosive run. That's Jaylen Warren. Nice finish at the end of that thing, too. Different, man. It's just different. We'll look at it from the tight, though, man, from the end zone copy. All right. So then once again, like I said, you really get a chance to see what we're talking about, though. The draw element. Everything going like how we want it. 43 triggers. He sees it right away. He's like, nah, man. My eyes are in the backfield anyways because it's zone concepts. So he flashes. So Jaylen knows right now there is nothing on the inside of this run. Okay? I like how Mason Cole is lining them up, though, all right? Watch Mason. Yeet. Give me some. You ain't finish them, but you got some of them, though. Seyu Malu was in position. 92, not athletic enough to deal with 30, though, right? Good job by Dan Moore. Making the outside guy go around him, okay? But now you get 7. This is a all-pro. Like I said, all-pro slot corner in the NFL, man. These are plays that this guy makes routinely. But when you talk about what 30 is capable of, watch him step around him. Stiff arm, and now he's north and south. Boom. Beautiful finish. That's just a different type of player right there, man. That's a different type of guy. The vision. All right, it ain't there. All right, let's go. Put a foot in the ground. Let's go. Get up off me. Let's go. Heck of a run, man. Heck of a run. When you're able to take negative runs or plays that should be negatives and turn them into 10+ yard gains, that's the difference. That's the difference. Give me playmakers. That's the difference, baby. That's a playmaker right there, man. Excellent, excellent job on that play, man. So as you can see, man, Jaylen is extremely explosive. Nothing that you haven't known, but when you're seeing it once again at the highest level, and especially in the postseason where the stakes are extremely high, that's the thing that kind of separates certain players. And to me, man, I thought that this is a couple of those plays, man, that really showed off who he was and how he continues to have his game travel, whether it's cold weather, hot weather, home or away. This type of action works. But make sure you hit that like button, man. All right, don't be new to this. Don't be true to this. All right, hit the subscribe as well, because it's what we do over here. All right, but more importantly, man, I got a couple more plays, so stick with me. Don't touch that dial. So here we got Jaylen again. Draw concept. And honestly, man, he had a field day against the Bills, running the draws, running the screens, any of those off schedule misdirection type plays, because the Bills have a very aggressive front, and we got a chance to see that firsthand. But when you have a guy that has the vision, number one, like a Jaylen Warren, and he's extremely explosive like Jaylen Warren is in the open field, it really works well when he's able to avoid that initial wave, which he does on this particular play right here, man. Like I said, I was really impressed with him, though. Whoop. Different. He's different, man. This is different. Let's talk about it, man. All right. So, from a coverage standpoint, man, you see a lot of these dudes down by the line of scrimmage, right? And why are they doing that? Because at the same time, they understand that it is a backed up situation, but they are the whole game, they essentially went to challenge, these receivers on the perimeter a little bit, and Mason to see, will we be as aggressive throwing that ball or not? And it took us a little while to kind of get that going. But versus the too high look, here we have it, right? Draw concept. Boom. Good job in terms of Mason Cole. Inside body position. Seyumalu, inside body position. Dan Moore, inside body position. Broderick, inside. So you got what you're looking for. +1, right? In terms of James Daniels being the free lineman or free blocker on the free rusher right here, the inside backer, okay? So you had Pat coming up on this guy right here. You got DJ fighting on the outside, and this guy kind of loses his feet. So you have everything that you need for an explosive play. Now let's keep it going. Jaylen hits this thing perfectly. But this is the part that I love, the vision. Cuts off of that. Now we getting downhill with this thing. And this cut right here, like I said, man, Jordan Poyer is an all-pro safety in the NFL. Heck of a player, man. But when you talk about a guy being able to make you miss in the open field, whoo, child, that does not typically happen to 21, man. So very, very impressed with what I saw right here. Let's play it one more time in full speed. Then after that, we're going to look at that tight copy as well. But excellent job right here by Jaylen in the open field. Good job by the guys up front blocking. I see you, DJ. Get down on the grass. I see you. But yeah, man, that was beautiful. Let's look at it from the tight real quick, man. Give me my blocks. Yeah. I like what I'm seeing, guys. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And sometimes, man, when you understand that you don't have the most powerful or the most stout offensive line, these type of plays work great because they can confuse the D-line. They can make them feel a little bit more slower when they do decide to actually rush the passer, because now you're playing this game of, is it a pass? Is it not a pass? Are you actually dominating me, or do I want you to kind of do this? And as a defender, you actually hate these type of things, man. But beautiful job. Look at the effort, man. Stay up on 91. Look at the effort by Move. Get up on 52. Look at James Daniels climbing up on 43. This is what you need. These are all the elements for explosive plays. Then from there, you got to make this guy miss. We always say, right? O-line got to take care of business. Got to get to the second level. Then after that, it's on the running back to make that last defender, whether it's the safety, whether it's the unblocked linebacker. You got to make that guy miss. And if you can do that, those are the elements to help you have explosive run plays. And this is what you get. Make the safety miss. Boom. 52 has to make the play down the field, but it doesn't matter. Big time play right there, man. Big time. Say it one more time, man. Say it's just different. It's just different. Nice effort with my guys up front. Make a guy miss. Go make a play, baby. Go make a play. And I see you. I see you. They act like you don't want to do it. I see you down here, DJ. I see you, DJ. I see you, DJ. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, so this final play is going to show Jaylen in the home position, getting to run the ball. So initially, though, of course, they're going to have to stem to it and all that other fancy stuff. But we do like it, right? Because even though it is window dressing, what it does do is make the defense have to adjust. So that's what you're getting right here. And this is a good thing because as we can see on the play, explosive. Explosive. Like I said, man, it's one of them dudes. When you talk about versatility, can run them inside, can run them outside, draws, screens. Like I said, this one you get him in the home position. And the reason, like I said, I like the stem just because it's just a little added wrinkle. No different when you would see move, motion, and back and forth, right? But I do love this run out of the pistol formation versus him offset. Because when he's offset, he's going to have to get it, come across, and then go down. Versus when you're talking about this, it's more so of a direct punch downhill. And with that, man, he just has a better power angle, man. And ultimately, it shows in a major way for him on this particular run. So as we're playing it, right, we get a chance to see him off the break. Boom. Downhill, right? But we got good blocking up front too, man. When you're talking about this offensive line, they're not the world beaters, but at the same time, man, they were playing really well at times. And in this particular matchup on this play right here, you see them winning the grass. Mason Cole, hat on the hat. Look right here at the tight end position, right? Hat on the hat. Darnell, hat on the hat. Sayumalu, hat on the hat. Move, hat on the hat, right? That's what you want to see across the board. And then from there, Jaylen finding a way to maneuver inside and out. Ultimately, boom, pick up the 10-piece. Go get the first down, why don't you? Like I said, man, just a different type of player, man. And I wanted y'all to see this too. Because when Jaylen is out there, yeah, a lot of people do assume his pass. And why is that? Because of him being a little bit more of the fleet-footed when you're thinking of him in contrast to Najee. We also know that Jaylen Warren does a good job in pass protection. So a lot of those things, along with these two guys being stacked, yeah, you're going to think pass. You're going to say, oh, Darnell and Muth are out here. I don't see any Allen Robinson. Yeah, man, it's a heavy pass tendency. So I get it, but this is a good call for a tendency breaker, okay? Because I want you to watch 91, this D tackle right here, okay? I want you to watch this guy. Watch what he starts signaling, man. Pass, pass. But this is the versatility of Jaylen Warren. Doesn't have to just be a pass because he's out there. You can actually give him the ball and he can run it in between the tackles and still pick up chunks. That's the difference, man. He's that type of player. Let's look at it from the end zone copy. All right. So like I said, you see that a lot of teams, man, they want to play him out of this nickel package. All right. You're gonna need to bring that third linebacker in. If you don't want to do it, this is how we're going to get after you, man. Okay? Because this is 12 personnel. Don't forget that. This is 12. One back, two tight ends. Okay? But they are playing this as pass. You saw the D lineman right here signaling pass, okay? If you don't believe that Jaylen can run this ball, you don't think that you got to worry about that? Psh, good luck. I see you, 52. You tried to save the young pup. Bump over, man. Ain't nothing for you over here, man. It's all gapped up. You supposed to be here, 42, but instead you're not. And now Jaylen gets to do what? Get this thing downhill. But beautiful job. Whoop, make you miss. Like I said, man, that's big time running. That's tough yards right here, man. And like I said, don't forget, it's a playoff game. This is good on good. But nice inside run. Nice blocking by the big fellas up front. And by the tight ends on the perimeter as well. But more importantly, Jaylen Warren at it again. Nice cut. Nice cut. Falling forward. Gets no better than that, man. Gets no better than that. So as you can see, man, Jaylen was very, very productive in this game, man. You can still see some of the things that he did to that Bills defense to really put them, in a bind and kind of stress them out at times, man. But that's the beautiful thing about Jaylen. I'm extremely excited to see what happens with him in terms of his role being expanded potentially going into next season. We obviously know, him and Najee are still going to do their 1-2 punch and stuff like that. But to me, man, Jaylen has continued to show throughout this season that he deserves more touches. He deserves a bigger opportunity. And that doesn't mean take away from anybody else, but he does deserve to have that ball in his hands more now. We got to keep them, all the negatives away. And we know what we're talking about with the ball security and stuff like that. But as a whole, man, extremely impressed with what I saw from Jaylen this season. So you guys let me know your thoughts on Jaylen, what you saw, what you thought was a positive, and, what you think he can grow into potentially going into the next season. Also, if there are any other Steelers that you want me to talk about, film breakdowns on, let me know in the comment section below, all right? So now I get to it, and we're going to have fun with it. But either way, I appreciate you for tuning in, and until next time, baby, peace.